Okay, so I rolled out a piece of dough. Um, I will say this dough is incredibly soft, and one thing I like about it, it has no memory. It elasticity when you roll it out, it stays there. It doesn't want to constrict back on itself like most doughs do, which is a really nice feature. So I rolled it out to about 1/8 of an inch, which is a kind of about as thin as you can go without risking pies opening when you're cooking them. So I kind of want to see at the far end of the spectrum how it performs. Its softness has me a little concerned that it might need some moisture on the edges to stay sealed when cooking, but we'll find that out. So I'm made some filling, chicken and andouille sausage stuff. So we'll make a pie and then we'll cook them. I have no idea the amount of filling. I just winged it. I've been doing this long enough. I can kind of get an idea. So like in this case, it could take a little more. This obviously isn't how you would do it in production. I'm just shooting from the hip here for the sake of testing the dough. I don't really care about how efficient things are at this point. And if I haven't mentioned before, I am not a videographer. So my videos are a little sketchy. So that's our standard Jamaican patty. That's such a good looking pie. 21T710 is a part number on the website. Interesting thing that has nothing to do with anything. These dimples right here, it is a phenomenon of this mold set. And we've videoed it and we've slowed it down and we've watched it in slow motion to see, and we can see the dough where it pulls in and makes these little dimples, but we don't know why. Can't figure it out for the life of us. So we just gave up on it. So you get these little dimples. It doesn't, when you bake it, they tend to bake out anyways, or there might be just slight little indents, but they actually, I mean, they give it some character. Anyway, so there's one. I'll tell you right now, looking at it, it feels pretty good. I think the seal looks good. I don't see any points where it looks like it didn't seal real well. So we'll give it a try. I mentioned I'm not a videographer. I'm terrible at these things. I walk out of the camera, in the camera, repeat myself, say the wrong thing. So I'm a decent baker though. Anyways, so we'll, there's number one. I want to eat that thing too. And then I might roll one out mixed with the dough a little thicker. And I'm rolling the dough by hand. I don't have a dough roller available, so it's kind of hard to get it consistent all the way through it. If you're using a two-pass dough roller, obviously you can set it so you get a consistent thickness all the way across the dough and set it to what thickness you want. So again, I'll kind of shoot from the hip on that part, but we'll see. I feel pretty good about that pie. It looks good, and the seal looks good. So I'll do another one a little thicker, and then I'll make a couple, 3 or 4, and then we'll bake them. And after we bake them, we'll come back and see what we get. Okay.